Welcome to our thrilling adventure as we explore the world's most dangerous hiking trails. From precarious cliffside paths to windswept ridges, we're about to embark on a journey that will test the limits of human endurance. Get ready to experience the adrenaline rush and breathtaking views that only the bravest hikers dare to face. We'll be sharing survival tips and tricks I've picked up over the years so you can stay safe while pushing your boundaries in the great outdoors. So, strap on your boots, pack your survival instincts, and prepare for an unforgettable adventure. Let's conquer these mountains. All right, adventurers, our first stop takes us to the mystical mountains of China, where we find Mount Huashan. Now, this mountain is steeped in history and legend, considered sacred by many, but it's not for the faint of heart. You see, carved into these sheer cliffs is a network of stairs, planks, and chains known as the Heavenly Stairway. Imagine this, you're clinging onto the mountain, thousands of feet above the ground, with nothing but a rusty chain between you and a very long drop. The air is thin, the wind howls in your ears, and every step requires unwavering focus. It's a true test of your courage and resilience. But trust me, the views from the top, they're absolutely breathtaking. Now, navigating this treacherous terrain requires a healthy dose of caution. One misstep could be your last. That's why it's crucial to wear proper footwear with a good grip. And always clip onto the safety harnesses provided. Remember, we're not here to tempt fate, but to challenge ourselves within the bounds of safety. Mount Huashan is a stark reminder that nature demands respect, but for those who dare to conquer it, the reward is an experience unlike any other. It's a chance to test your limits, face your fears, and emerge stronger, both physically and mentally. So, are you ready to tackle the Heavenly Stairway? It's a climb you won't soon forget. Next, we find ourselves in Spain, staring down a path that was once dubbed the most dangerous walkway in the world. It's called El Caminito del Rey, which translates to the King's Little Path. Now, this path was originally built as a service route for workers at a nearby hydroelectric power plant. But over the years, it fell into disrepair, with sections crumbling away, leaving just a terrifying skeleton of its former self. Imagine this. You're walking on a narrow concrete walkway, barely 3 feet wide, clinging to the side of a sheer cliff face that plunges hundreds of feet down to the roaring river below. The wind whips around you, threatening to rip you from your precarious perch. It's a heart-stopping experience even for the most seasoned adventurer. But fear not, my friends, because El Caminito del Rey has undergone extensive renovations in recent years, making it much safer for those brave enough to attempt it. They've reinforced the walkways, added safety railings, and even installed a safety harness system. But don't let that fool you, it's still a challenge, both physically and mentally. You need to be prepared to face your fear of heights and trust your footing on the narrow path. But the reward is worth every ounce of courage. The views from El Caminito del Rey are simply stunning. You'll be surrounded by towering cliffs, lush greenery, and the turquoise waters of the river below. It's a sight that will stay with you long after you've completed the walk. So, if you're looking for an adventure that will test your limits and reward you with unforgettable memories, El Caminito del Rey is calling your name. The history of El Caminito del Rey is as fascinating as the walk itself. Built in the early 20th century, it served as a crucial link for workers and materials. Today, it stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless spirit of adventure. Hikers from all over the world come to share their stories and experiences. As the sun sets over El Caminito del Rey, the cliffs glow with a golden hue, creating a magical end to an exhilarating journey. Now let's head south to the rugged beauty of South Africa, where the Drakensberg mountains rise like a dragon's spine. This is a land of soaring peaks, cascading waterfalls, and ancient sandrock art. And it's here that we find the Drakensberg Traverse, a challenging multi-day hike that will push you to your absolute limit. This is no walk in the park, my friends. The Drakensberg Traverse is a true wilderness experience requiring careful planning, navigation skills, and a good dose of grit. You'll be tackling steep ascents and descents, navigating rocky outcrops and crossing fast-flowing rivers. But it's not just the terrain that makes this trail so challenging. The weather in the Drakensberg can change in an instant, going from sunny skies to snowstorms in the blink of an eye. That's why it's crucial to be prepared for all eventualities. Pack layers of clothing, a waterproof tent, and enough food and water to last you the entire journey. Now, I remember one time I was caught in a sudden hailstorm while traversing these mountains. The wind was howling, the hail was stinging my face, and visibility was reduced to just a few feet. I had to think fast, find shelter, and wait out the storm. It was a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of being prepared. But you know what? That's what makes adventures like this so exhilarating. It's about pushing your boundaries, testing your limits, and overcoming challenges. And when you finally reach the end of the Drakensberg traverse, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment like no other. Let's journey now to the Hawaiian island of Kauai, home to the legendary Kalalau Trail, a place where nature's raw beauty and challenging terrain come together in a breathtaking dance. This 11-mile trek along the Nepali coast is renowned for its breathtaking beauty, but it's also notorious for its challenging conditions, making it a true test for even the most seasoned hikers. Imagine this: you're hiking along a narrow, muddy path, carved into sheer cliffs that plunge hundreds of feet down to the crashing waves of the Pacific Ocean. The path is so narrow that one misstep could mean a dangerous fall. The air is thick with humidity, the sun beats down relentlessly, and every step seems to sap your energy. The heat and moisture create a challenging environment that tests your physical and mental limits. The Kalalau Trail is not for the faint of heart. It's a demanding journey that requires preparation, resilience, and a deep respect for the power of nature. It's a grueling test of endurance, requiring a high level of fitness, a sure footing, and a strong mind. Each step forward is a testament to your determination and willpower. You'll encounter steep climbs, narrow ridges, stream crossings, and slippery slopes. Each obstacle is a reminder of the trail's unforgiving nature. And let's not forget about the unpredictable weather, which can change in an instant, bringing torrential downpours that turn the trail into a muddy, treacherous mess. The rain can make the already difficult path even more hazardous. But amidst the challenges, you'll be rewarded with some of the most awe-inspiring scenery on the planet. The views are a hiker's dream, making every hardship worth it. Towering sea cliffs, draped in lush greenery, plunge into the turquoise waters below. The contrast of colors is a visual feast that leaves a lasting impression. Hidden waterfalls cascade down moss-covered rock faces, and the air is filled with the sound of crashing waves and exotic bird calls. It's a symphony of nature that soothes the soul. Now, before you even think about tackling the Kalalau Trail, it's essential to obtain a permit. This ensures that the trail remains protected and preserved for future generations. The number of hikers allowed on the trail is strictly limited to protect this fragile ecosystem. This restriction helps maintain the natural beauty and integrity of the area. And trust me, you don't want to get caught out there without one. Rangers are vigilant, and the penalties for hiking without a permit can be severe. So pack light, hydrate constantly, and be prepared to disconnect from the outside world and reconnect with nature's raw beauty. Embrace the challenge and let the Kalalau Trail reveal its wonders to you. Our final destination takes us deep into the heart of Canyonlands National Park in Utah, where we encounter a trail that's as perplexing as it is perilous: the maze. Now, this isn't your average walk in the park. The maze is a labyrinth of narrow canyons, towering sandstone walls, and dead-end trails that can easily disorient even the most experienced hiker. It's a place where you can truly get lost in the wilderness, both literally and figuratively. Imagine this. You're picking your way through a maze of slot canyons, some so narrow you can touch both sides at once. The sun disappears behind the towering walls, casting eerie shadows that dance and shift with every passing moment. The air is thick with the silence of the desert, broken only by the sound of your own breathing and the crunch of your boots on the sand. It's a truly isolating experience, one that will test your navigation skills, your resilience, and your sanity. The maze is not just a physical challenge, but a mental one as well. Now, to navigate the maze, you'll need more than just a compass and a map. You'll need to rely on your instincts, your problem-solving abilities, and your ability to stay calm under pressure. Every decision you make could be the difference between finding your way out or wandering for hours. It's not uncommon for hikers to spend days, even weeks, finding their way out of this natural labyrinth. The journey can be exhausting, but also incredibly rewarding. But for those who seek adventure, solitude, and a chance to truly disconnect from the modern world, the maze is an irresistible challenge. It's a place where you can test the limits of your physical and mental endurance, where you can get lost in the raw beauty of the desert, and where you can emerge with a newfound appreciation for the power of nature and the resilience of the human spirit. The maze is a journey that will leave an indelible mark on your soul. Just remember, pack plenty of water, tell someone your plans, and be prepared for an experience that will stay with you long after you've found your way out. Thanks for joining us on this heart-pounding journey to some of the world's most dangerous hiking trails. We've scaled treacherous peaks, navigated narrow ridges, and faced our fears head-on. Remember, it's not about conquering nature, but about respecting its power and challenging ourselves within its embrace. So, get out there, explore and discover the thrill of adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon for more thrilling adventures. Which of these trails would you dare to hike? Let us know in the comments below.